Hi, I'm Dr. Ron Miller of cashbasedphysicaltherapy.org. And many people who have committed to my system keep asking me, what's the $100 cheesesteak? Is this some sort of business strategy? What is the $100 cheesesteak? So this is a great story that I'm going to tell you. And the $100 cheesesteak is a business story. So I read this in a book. I believe it's called Contagious by Jonah Berger. I believe he's a professor at the Wharton School of Business, and he wrote a book about why things stick, word of mouth marketing. And I guess he had a friend who was an executive chef, and I apologize if I messed the story up, but the point's going to still come across. So he had a friend who is an executive chef. He was already established in a great business setting, stuff like that, and he wanted to branch off and open up a restaurant. Okay, we all know that restaurants are a hard business to actually succeed in and have a high failure rate at 3 years out. I think the failure rate for restaurants is 75%. So for some reason he wants to quit his job. He wants to open up a restaurant, has a high failure rate. And then what does he want to do? He wants to open up a restaurant in Philly and sell a cheesesteak. So he's already setting himself up for failure. And then he wants to jump into an oversaturated market where there's a million restaurants around Philly. And better yet, he wants to sell a cheesesteak where there's already cheesesteaks everywhere. So it's like a double whammy. So when he was designing his plan, he was like, okay, how am I going to survive this? What do I need to do to stand out? So he was like, you know what? I'm going to make the best cheesesteak, and I'm going to charge $100 for it. And $100 cheesesteak, that's insane. So he used his skills. He made this luxurious boutique cheesesteak, and he started charging $100 for it. But that was actually genius. You know why? Because people started talking about it. So everyone around Philly was like, did you try the $100 cheesesteak? Did you hear this guy's charging $100 for a cheesesteak? And the word of mouth just spread, and it created like a phenomenon where people just wanted to go to his restaurant just to have or say they had the $100 cheesesteak. So it was brilliant marketing. And I believe his restaurant's called Barclays Prime, and they're still selling the $100 cheesesteak today. And I've even heard of people who go there in a party of 6 or 8, they'll order the $100 cheesesteak for an appetizer and just split it 6 or 8 ways just to say they had the $100 cheesesteak. So the $100 cheesesteak is a marketing and a business strategy. And I use this a lot in some of my training because I want to create the $100 cheesesteak in physical therapy and in healthcare. So I use that reference a lot. This is the story behind the $100 cheesesteak. I hope you thought it was enjoying and you learned something from it. And I hope it even gets you thinking a little bit. You know, in healthcare, how can we create the $100 cheesesteak? So if you like this video, please share it on Facebook. And thank you for your time.